Australian life was very hard because look, that was the first time I never had anybody to look after me. I have to look after myself, like when I finish work, I have to buy a little bit of cabbage, a bit of this to cook for myself, and to wash, and I learned straight away, Actually, there were some old people, older me, they couldn't do nothing. I could cook something for me, at least, was my naturally, like I could have done anything, Of course I was miss my family. Then more weeks they passed, more months they passed, more I miss my family, And the more I miss them, the more I tried to make money to come back there, to come back there. After the family, because I want to show my father especially, they sent me some message that they want to buy boat, 24 people were work on the board, They're going to show my father, I'm going to buy for them, And I started to send this money. Then I lost everything. That's a big mistake. When we bought this boat, they never went so good. I lost about 10 years of work myself. Well, that time I thought, when I bought this boat, we spent a lot of money, then I went to go. I really thought, I show my father, come back there and make big things, You understand what I mean? I want to make a friend with my father, And see, not the kids, he was 30 years, Anyway, I lost everything. I lost everything. 1953, I think, 54, I was 20 years old, And I started another job in the factory, making toys, Olympic toys, So now I went there, they teach me, but any job I got, unfortunately, my natures, I pick it up straight away, straight away. They teach me to do these toys, And you should do 30 toys in 9 hours, After, if you do 40 or 50, they pay you bonus. But the toys, they're going to be perfect, It was the type of old and Ford, And when I went there, they teach me, I found this job very easy. Very easy. I used to do this toys, in 2 or 3 years, I had another 5 years left. When my friend used to go in the toilet, the bathroom, I used to do few toys for them, and they appreciate it. When the boss saw me, he said, you're good, He said, because the tie is going to be perfect. When you do the toys, you got to be at 10, with the feet, and I from the top, because the toys, the machine breaks in any way. Sometimes if you do fast, the machine will take you away, Some people, they went in hospital because the machine was so fast, Anyway, one Saturday morning, they called me special in the factory, and they had this exactly the same as this, They want to send this video in America because this chap in Australia make 30 toys in 1.5 hour instead of the 8 hours. They couldn't believe in America. They want the video. Had a chap like you with this machine, They put the machine there. But I don't realize I wasn't under pressure at all, Because you're going to do a lot of things there. You're going to pedal high time with the pedal then, after you're going to take things there. It was so quick, and the chap took me the film, and sent to America. When they sent to America, they saw the picture, said, we're going to promote the kids, They bring me in, where he prescribed, big factory, Olympic factory. He said, from now on, you not do any more toys. You teach the people, there were 120 machines I'm going to look after. To look, could do the, because it's going to be perfect. Because when you got your number on, they go to finish the toys. If they're not good, they send back, This big place. And there were all this machine. It was young kids like me. I saw he was doing everything wrong, Because, I used to know the toys, like. And I went near him, he was an Australian boy, I tried to teach him, how to do it properly. And he said to me, he said, "You're a dago bastard, you want to teach me?" You know, I couldn't understand the bastard, you know. I said, "That's it, I'm gonna stay here because they were most Australian people, you know." I went to the boss. I remember this manager, Comedy, his name was Mr. Comedy. I said, "I finish, you finish. We're gonna send you to the school." He said, "We pay for the school." He said, "In 3 years' time, you speak English, you become the boss of the factory. We need you badly." I said, "No." I said, "This is not for me." I said, "What am I gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna fight." No, they call it in Italian, because I couldn't speak English, you know. One Italian they called, and they explained everything. He said, "Look, you do the big mistake in your life because we pay for the school." I said, "Look, you know what I'm gonna do? Because my Connie, you know, she used to work in the fruit shop. I said, I might finish in the fruit shop, you know." And the boss told me, he said, "Look, if anything wrong in your life, come back here, the job is always yours, wherever you do." And I left there in peace. He put the name there, he said, "When you come in, anytime, the job is yours, you know, because we need you." I used to go to see her. She was working in the fruit shop when my brother-in-law became naft, you know. And I saw him, you know, little job, you know, used to put this ivory on, you know, used to do this. Said, "If he can do this, I can do 20 times better than him, you know." And I started to encourage myself, you know. I said, "I buy a shop, you know. Buy a shop." I couldn't drive. I don't know the street. I don't know nothing about it. I bought this shop in St. George Road, North. Money was mine. Money was some friend give me some give me some.
Actually, Tony he came to Port Melbourne with my family.
1952, Connie come from Italy. I was living with their father. And 2 sisters and 2 another sister boys, you know. They were there all day. We were about 5, 6 people. Connie come from Italy. We went to Port Melbourne to get there, you know. If you believe me or not, as soon as I saw this little girl, I said, "This girl belongs to me, you know." I don't know why, you know. I thought, you know, was some connection before I met her, you know. At first, no love, was something. I said, "I can't stand, you know." As soon as I saw this face, you know, she come in, she called her sister Mary. I said to her sister, I said, "You know, your sister's giving something to me, I don't know what feeling." Took her home, we done the party, but was nothing happened, you know, because she was only 11, you know. That was 17, you know. I said, "I don't know what happened, you know." But I had eyes on her. As soon as I saw her, I said, "This might be my wife one day, you know, because she grew up, I can see there's nothing wrong, you know."
And a week later, I started to go to school, you know, to start school. And my sister said to Tony, "Can you take my sisters across the road, please? It was a very busy road." I said, "Yeah, okay, I'll take her across, you know." And used to do that every day for a while. And then a couple of years went by, and we got, how do I say?
Got to know each other.
Yeah, we got to know each other, you know, we speak a bit more, talk about more. And then he asked me if I wanted to go out with him. My father said, no, why, you know, was too young. No, at first when he asked me, I said, I didn't like him because I had my mind set in on somebody else, you know. But and then
after that one was another one coming to class to meet you.
Everybody wanted.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I didn't go out. And then a couple more years had gone by, and
Started to get serious.
yes, we started to get serious. You know, we went out.
And that's we start to grow a little bit. When she was 15, we start to understand each other.
And at 15, he gave me the engagement ring.
Connie was 15 and I was 21. I said, because there were a lot of boys to look after their one day, I said, before somebody be first in line, I said, I want to be the first one. Actually, one night, my come there, he asked me if I was engaged with Connie because he wanted to get engaged. Then when I decided, so the engagement ring,
15 years old. Which today is a baby.
Do you still have the same engagement?
Yes, I still got some engagement ring, yes. Yeah, and at 18, we got married. The day I turned 18 and it was 25. Yeah. On my wedding day was fantastic. It was very nice, very nice. We had 200 people at the wedding, and it was at Brighton Tanner Hall. Yeah, the reception. And we got married to the church in Footscray, St. Monica's. The wedding was very nice, the church was full. Yeah, we had 4 bridesmaids, so yeah, it was really nice.
Wedding was that time was beautiful. The only thing I spent the money on the boat, what I told you before, I was broke, I was broke, but this guy said, don't worry, he said, you pay me slowly, soon you make money, you pay me. And we had a beautiful fiesta with the 200 people, It was nice, I done a speech, I sing a little bit, I think, beautiful night and everything. Io so la canzone di mia moglie.
Yeah, go.
Concettina e sartulella va qua mo di fantasia, perciò sta in mezza via, ma qui è da fanno sta. I soffre che voglio bene assai, e sono innamorate concettine. Non ti voglio concette, che fai stroppatolette, vuoi pare una pareggina, con cappiello e quadolette, ne con basta qua bebè, concette non vai per me. Senza t'apparecchia, come piace a me, t'ho giuro con te che roba mi taronga a te. I think you enjoyed more than me. Did anything wrong? My brother-in-law was a pest because he said, we want to go for a trip in holiday, honeymoon. He said, what honeymoon? We don't believe in honeymoon. We believe in the work in the shop. And we went right, live in the shop, on the top of the shop, That was the honeymoon. We got married on Saturday, and we started working Monday because my brother-in-law said, what do you think, you millionaire, you want to go on honeymoon? Or this is the life we do, And unfortunately, that's where we finish up, in the fruit shop.
Monday morning, we went back to the shop to work. No honeymoon, nothing, no holidays. Straight into work. Anyway, we was partnership with my brother-in-law. But then it didn't work out, so we only stayed there a year. And we found a way. We bought a shop in Sunshine. So I was 4 months pregnant with Leo when we went there.
What happened when we went there, I could see my brother-in-law was not much good enough for the business, I straight away I realized, I was the guy, I should run the shop, Because I spent a lot of money in the factory. When I went there, he used to give me less. And I told him, I said, look, Vince, give me a chance for a few months. If I don't give you 10 times better what you give me, I give you the shop for free. And that time, the shop, we paid a lot of money. We paid $15,000. It was a lot of money at that time. My brother-in-law said, never have the chance to run the shop for me, Anyway, I left there, bought a little shop in Sunshine. Bought a little shop in Sunshine. To make a long story, in 2 years' time, we done plenty money. We left, I think, more than £5,000 to my mother location, and we went in Italy. I had a gift in my life, whatever I do, like, Dilla was strong, like people saw me something special because even in school, I never went to school, but I learned from there, pick it up like this, like that. Like the same in the fruit shop. As soon as I saw my brother-in-law work that way, I thought it was wrong. Nobody teach me, to say, look, you do wrong. But I see myself, and when this means my brother-in-law, we went the partnership, I could see him, he was very wrong what he was doing, But he couldn't give for win, So no, this is right. When I went by myself in this little shop, and I make a little fortune, we went in Italy.